So I'm going to be introducing my cash binders. And this is my bill one. And it's got this handy little sticker that says, don't be a hippopotamus. Sorry. Okay, so in my bills, I have my phone bill. And it's got these little cool Google decals, YouTube. I'm addicted to TikTok, which actually I'm not. I barely ever really get on TikTok. But when I do get on TikTok, I spend a good amount of time on TikTok. And then this Instagram one. So that's my phone. Milan, I don't think I've gone into detail of what Milan is. Milan is laser hair removal. And I just put these cute little decals. That's one of my biggest debts. And then I have my insurance. Stunk, because who likes paying insurance? My loan. You can see I went pretty bold on this one. I got the Grinch, a little Among Us guy, and then Mickey Mouse flipping you off. And then it says a bit of a curse word there. Audible. So yeah, I just love Audible. So I have to have my Audible. Date night. Put all these cute little stickers on it. Thought this one was really cute. Mom, and I give her $100 every month. Gas money. And then my food money, which I went crazy on the decals on this one, but there was a lot of food decals. So those are my bills. And then I have my sinking funds, I guess. So I have my personal, for just personal money. I have a cat envelope for my cats. This one's very Christmassy, the envelope itself with all the decals, but this is just my gifts. So this is also like birthdays and just random gifts I want to give people. But I did deck it out with a lot of Grinch stuff because I love the Grinch. And this will also be my Christmas envelope. Car maintenance, we need that. I need new tires, so I need to start beefing that one up. Nephews, because I like giving my nephews money throughout the year. And then my emergency fund. Okay, so now I'm going to be getting into, I guess I can start with my personal or my sinking funds. What all is in there. So, and I think I'll go ahead and zoom you in. So in my personal, right now we've got $0, as you can see in the back. I have 0 in there right now. Most of these are going to be empty because I'm starting all over again. I've been kind of off my budget, or just kind of like struggling to like get a structure going on for like the past month. So most of these are empty because I did take out the money in here to just put it all in one lump sum and not really be on a budget, just kind of pay until I finally got it all structured back up. So this is basically the video trying to get everything structured back up. Gifts is 0 as well. Car mate is 0 as well. Most of these are 0. I think the only one that I actually have money in is in my nephews. I have 20 in nephews. Because one of my nephews is actually has a birthday coming up, and I'm going to give him 20 for his birthday. And in my emergency fund, I just have this 100 back here. So that does it for my sinking funds. And then for my bills, I think honestly these are all empty. So in my bills or fixed expenses, they're all empty, but I'll go ahead and write down all of them. So we have our phone bill, and we've got 0 in that. Milan, and we've got 0 in that. Insurance, And we've got 0 in that. Loan. We've got 0 in that. Date. Mom. Gas. In gas, this one's a little different. And I guess I can explain it to you. Let me go ahead and write down food. And that also has 0. My gas envelope, I really shouldn't have this envelope. I think I'm going to repurpose this little pocket sleeve because I'm going to only be pumping gas out of my Dash Direct card. I don't think I've gone into my side job, but I do DoorDash quite often and I get 2% back. So I'm only going to be taking my gas money out of the Direct Dasher card. So I'm not going to be like using cash for that one. So this one needs to get repurposed with something else. But in my Dash Direct card, I have $19.10. So now that that's been done and we know what we have in our envelopes, I want to basically, restructure my entire budgeting. And in my attempts to do that, I'm going to be laying out what I have. So I have $100 in my car. I guess I'll just put miscellaneous. I have $100 in my car that are good for wherever I need to go put them. And my bank account, which I've already paid all my bills for this month, and I've actually splurged on a couple of things. In my bank, I have $209 and some cents, but I'm not really adding up the cents right now. Expecting my check this week from my full-time job to be $515. Okay, so that makes a total of $824 to work with. Okay, so now our bills that I need to pay, and I guess for this we can go into my planner, which this is the first time you're seeing my planner. It's just the Barbie planner, and I can zoom you out for that. So it's just, sorry for all the glare, but it's just this like Barbie planner, and I thought it was super cute. So yeah, I can show you July. July was pretty packed full. And then we have August. In September, things got a little messy and I didn't really follow. This is the month that I said that I was kind of not really budgeting. And then so now we have October, and let's get in here and do this thing. So this sticky note right here is basically telling me what bills go on what day, so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. Excuse me while I go get a better pen, because I think this pen kind of sucks. Right. Okay, so on the very first of each month, I have 2 bills that come out, and that is giving my mom $100 and Milan. Milan has 2 payments every month, but on the very first of the month, I have my mom, and that is going to be for $100. And I'll just put 100. And then I have Milan for $86. Audible comes out on the 3rd, right here. So Audible for $15. And then on the 10th, we have my phone bill. And that is going to be for $72. On the 21st, like I had mentioned, is another Milan. And this one is a little beefier. This one is $355. On the 24th, which is a little square, my insurance is gonna come out. Insurance is for $147. And then on the 27th, we have the loan, the dreaded loan. And there's actually a sticker right here because I had already put down stickers, but I took them off just because, like, I love stickers, don't get me wrong. I have a whole thing of stickers to do my planning with, but I guess I just found them kind of annoying and kind of like a hassle to deal with. So I think I'm kind of just going to be sticking to writing things down and not... I mean, I guess as I go on, I could start adding stickers, but for right now, I'm just gonna keep it at that. Okay, so we can get rid of that sticky note now that we have our bills laid out. I'm gonna go ahead and budget for the entire week with this here amount. I want to pay my mom, Milan, and my Audible account with this here paycheck. So, oops. I'm sorry. I keep hitting things. So we're gonna come down here and we'll just start naming them off, right? So I want to pay Milan for $86 with this money. I want to pay my mom $100. And I want to pay Audible for $15. Oop, I spelled it wrong. I spelled it really wrong. Come on now. It's Monday, you guys. Bear with me. Sadly, it doesn't really matter if it's Monday. I tend to make mistakes all the time. But it's okay, we're working with it. Okay. And here's the sad part about it all. I got a few unexpected bills. So in the mail is like your worst friend when it comes to budgeting because the mail is always going to bring you unexpected bills. I have a charge for my auto. When I sold my car 2 months ago, I guess the registration needed to be canceled and I didn't even know that was an expense that you needed to like take care of. But it's $85. I have that bill. And then I got a medical bill for $255, I believe. And then I got another medical bill, a little fee for my insurance, my medical insurance that was like $5 or $6, something like that. So that sucks, but I averaged out that I would probably spend $265 on that. Okay, so after adding all these numbers up, it was a total amount of $551 out of this, right? So if we take 800, so what we have, I guess you could put income, right? And we have an income of $824. And then I'm gonna put outcome, which is probably not the right words to put down, but what's coming out is $551. So that's going to leave us unbudgeted $273, okay? So Now if we go back to our envelopes, I want to add, out of this money right here, instead of paying off debt right now, I kind of want to put some money in here because, guys, they're all empty and I need to have some money in here before I actually start paying off debt. In my attempt to actually feel like I'm living my life instead of just like focusing down and paying debt. So out of this money right here, and I'll go and put a different color, right? Ooh, this is what we have left. We're gonna stuff some sinking funds. So for my sinking funds, I want to add in my personal, I want to put $10 in here. And then in my cat envelope, I need to go take one of my kitties to get fixed. So I need to start putting money in that one. I want to put 20 in that. In my gifts, I want to put 20 in that one as well, just to start having some type of money in there. Cart maintenance, this one's a little different. Because like I said, I need to get tires. They're pretty worn out. So I'm gonna put 50 in that one and try to keep building on that one. I want to put some date money down for when me and the boyfriend try to go out. So I want to put 100 in there. And then for food, I want to budget 35, which is very, like, that's what I regularly put in my food envelope. So we're gonna, and actually that's a bill. I don't know why I put it there. Well, it really should be in here, shouldn't it, right? Because it's not completely fixed. It's just kind of, So if we come down here and add up everything that I want to put into my envelopes, it's a total of $235. So leftover, after the bills that I need to get done and sinking or putting some money in my sinking funds, and then I guess you could put sinking here for $235. We're going to minus the $235 from the $272, and that's going to give us, how much is that going to give us? That's going to give us $38 left. So this is what I'll have left after this paycheck coming this Thursday. And I kind of was thinking about it, and I was like, well, you know, what do I want to do with these $38? Do I want to throw them into debt, or like, do I want to keep them around, or should I put them in one of my sinking funds over here? But I kind of ended up deciding that I kind of want to keep those $38 as just like a mini buffer, in case, like, let's say, I don't know, I guess since I've been kind of off the wagon for budgeting this last month, I kind of want to keep the 38 in case I end up having a little mess up, or like a tiny emergency. I just kind of want to keep that as my buffer. And yeah, I plan on going out and doing some DoorDash, so this might be a little bit higher than what it is down for, but only, you know, one can only hope, and I might not really have time or not really feel like it. But yeah, I'm gonna be going to the bank Thursday morning, and then that's when I'll do my cash stuffing. That's basically it. Going back to the planner. So if we go back to the planner, I'll get paid on this day, and I'll be able to stuff everything up till here. And then I won't have any more expenses until the 10th, which I'll get paid on the 7th. I do get paid weekly. So yeah, so then we'll pick up on the 7th with planning and keep doing all that. As you can tell, like, the end of the month is like the toughest, I guess you could say toughest, because I have my Milan for $355 and my loan for $345 and insurance. So the beginning of the month is kind of easy, kind of a breeze. Down here is where you have to start lining up your numbers a little bit trickier. But yeah, that's it, and that's basically how I'll be starting. Oops. That's basically how I'll be starting up. And thank you for watching.
Nice.